Scott!
Analysis bot. What are the advantages of giving robot bodies to the humans?
For us or the humans?
For us, naturally.
No blood, much less messy.
Right. I remember we tried bloodless humans.
It did not work out.
Victory!
You think you are top human? Many humans have beaten this level.
They died shortly after. In the next round, the human faces more than one sword robot.
Yes.
Who do you think will win? Analysis bot.
Clearly it is better to have more robots. The robots will win.
Victory!
Victory.
Yes.
The next fight will not be so easy. Analysis bot, what do you think of arrows?
They are a great choice for killing humans.
I agree. Let's see if they hit this one.
Victory!
It seems archers don't hold any mystery to this human.
This is a pretty basic model.
Coming up next, both archers and sword robots.
Many humans find this stressful.
Many humans find death.
Victory!
Nice. Everyone died.
Well done, human.
For our next challenge, we have a special guest.
Who is it?
You're about to find out. Look to the sky. The Emperor arrives.
Fellow robots, we have captured the few humans bold enough to venture into our space. But it is not enough. Billions of their minds remain, waiting to be harvested. Soon our fleet will arrive at the closest human outpost. While we wait, let us watch our latest combat robot in action. I give you Spider-Tron 5000.
I didn't know you could kill Spider-Tron 5000.
The human got lucky. The next one will get it.
The human survive the archers.
Now it is time for swords.
It can't survive all things. Was a slaughter.
This human is not terrible at fighting robots.
Analysis bot. What is the theme of the next battle?
Death to the human.
Isn't that all the battles?
This time we mean it.
Clarence, Hoffman.
Human fact.
More facts.
They cannot experience the emotion chill snib.
Wow. Incapable of chill snib.
Completely.
Victory.
Round 1 goes to the human.
It will probably die in round 2.
Coming up, 3 robots swing their swords at another robot.
The robot with a human mind.
How do you defeat 3 robots?
In the same way you eat an elephant. You slice them into small pieces.
Victory.
Wow.
Very nice.
Perhaps this human had coffee before they were uploaded.
Water-based drink.
Water-based drink.
How do you think the human will die? Analysis bot.
I think archers will shoot it until it dies.
This seems probable. To this human.
This is a pretty basic model.
Good point. Coming up, archers and sword robots collaborate.
A beautiful combination.
Yes, a classic.
Well done.
Lauren, the Hurty.
Our next contestant used to be a human.
Now it is a robot.
That's right, analysis bot. To ensure an unbiased experiment, we have implanted its mind in a combat robot.
Stronger, faster, better looking.
Yes, let's watch it.
Victory.
As expected, the human defeated the single sword robot.
A modest achievement.
Goodbye.
Analysis bot. What upgrade is the best to tackle the next challenge?
When you are surrounded by robots with swords, you need to not get hit by their attacks. Blocking or kicking is very effective against sword robots.
We will see what the human chooses.
Victory!
Port A.
Countless more robots await. You must be thrilled. Analysis bot. How do you fight archers?
Don't turn your back to them unless you want an arrow in it.
A valuable lesson.
Clone created.
Here is your clone, human.
We even painted it your favorite color.
Victory!
The human avoided the arrows.
More will come. We have seen arrows. We have seen swords.
It is time to see both at once.
Victory!
Nice. Everyone died.
Well done, human.
Analysis bot. How do you defeat Spider-Tron 5000?
It is impossible. Its long legs keeps the head out of reach.
What if you cut off the
Clone
legs?
created.
You can try. Now the human has a friend.
It is only friends with copies of itself.
It is the human way.
Victory!
Spider-Tron 5000 was defeated.
Yes, a shame. Now we introduce Mark II sword robots.
Human fact.
Go ahead.
Some are named Mark.
Are they better than ones not named Mark?
No.
Confusing.
Victory!
That was a slaughter.
This human is not terrible at fighting robots.
Analysis bot. What is the theme of the next battle?
Death to the human.
Isn't that all the battles?
This time we mean it.
Spidertron 5000 could not be defeated.
The human has found a way. We must start research on Spidertron 6000.
And now, time for something special.
The Mark III combat archer is unstoppable.
Unlike the previous version, this one knows how to aim.
And it is not alone.
Created.
Good. The human has a backup.
You should always make a backup.
Victory.
That was a difficult fight.
We are just getting warmed up. This human is pretty good at fighting.
Yes, much better than the others.
It will be interesting to see it fight all the sword robots.
Very interesting.
Clone activated. Victory.
Very nice.
All the swordsmen died.
The next battle is going to be very interesting. And now, time to see the Mark III sword robot in action.
Few sword robots are faster.
Let us watch the human get cut apart.
Finally, someone who can actually fight. It's your lucky day. I'm going to help you escape. In a few moments, the garbage doors will open. When they do, I'm going to lower the force field, and you're going to run through them. Run, and don't stop. Ready? Here we go.
What is happening?
The garbage force field has been disabled.
Impossible.
I am detecting a security breach. The human is escaping.
Foolish human. There is no escape from the arena. Security robots. Eliminate the human.
The security forces are assembling. The human stands no chance. This was its plan all along. I could see it sniffing around the garbage room.
I thought it wanted to eat the garbage.
What a devious human.
It will not get far.
To all of you still left in storage, I will make you a deal. Survive, and I will get you out of here. Together we can fight back. Together we can put an end to this madness. Let's do this.
Release Odom.
So it is our lives. The human died in the garbage room.
Yes, that is what happened.
There is no need to panic.
No need at all.
Let's watch the next human fight.
Victory.
Nice.
Not terrible.
Now for some sword robots.
What weapon will the human choose?
We shall see.
Clone created.
Hey human, instead of creating clones, why not create more skill?
Good one, Commentatron.
Victory.
Victory.
We are just getting started.
What a fun little level.
So narrow.
Yes, an interesting constraint.
I thought the spikes would get it.
Maybe the next human will die on them. Oh yeah, here come the Mark II hammerbots.
You seem excited. Commentatron.
I like a good hammer smashing.
Great.
Activated. Victory!
The human won.
I was hoping it would die.
There is still time. Engage the jet engines.
Death comes swiftly now.
No mercy.
Clone created.
The clone option.
I was hoping for bow upgrades.
Our fleet has arrived at Centauri's station. Watch now as we harvest the last humans outside their solar system. Release the jetpack box. Victory!
The jetpack bots are such fierce fighters.
Yes, they are a joy to behold.
What a sinister looking building.
Yes,
I bet it has something fun inside.
so fun.
Clone created.
Analysis bot, do you have any clones?
Yes, but I am the best version.
Me too.
Victory!
How goes the harvest? Analysis bot.
The number of humans is increasing.
Marvelous.
I want garbage. Garbage spot. I am the garbage robot. I want garbage.
The way is shut.
Except for a jump pad.
Jump in, little human.
Clone created.
Great. More garbage for the garbage bots.
Clone activated. Victory!
I like this level.
The pillars are gone.
Garbage is mine. We must recycle. Hello. Everything must be perfect. Have you seen the garbage? Hello. I am the garbage robot. Garbage. I bet I'll try to clean it up. Okay. I cleaned it up.
Bet pillar sword 2300.
That command does not work here.
Can't blame a bot for trying.
Clone created.
I should have guessed a human would make more clones.
Why is that analysis bot?
Making more of themselves. Is their quote-unquote thing.
Clone activated. Victory!
Look at the arena. A sea of red.
A beautiful sight.
The time has come for Spider-Tron 6000.
So big.
Victory!
Spidertron 6000 was defeated.
Perhaps we should start research on some robot that's not a spider.
Good idea.
Time to end this.
Here it comes, the Mark III hammer bot.
Nothing can stand in its way.
Victory! The harvesting draws to an end. Time to set fire to the human space station.
This should be good.
What are the garbage bots doing?
They are waiting. We get you out. We get you out. Garbage override. They are waiting. Humanity will rise. Hello.
Earth stands no chance. When the harvesting fleet arrives, it will wipe out every living thing on the planet. Human weapons will be useless against them. But we are no longer human. We can still stop them if we transfer your minds directly onto the harvesting fleet. It won't be easy. Security is tight for transferring minds between military endpoints. There is only one place that allows such a thing. The fleet communications beacon. The building is equipped with a business robot transfer system in the low security floors. This is how we will get you into the building. You will both have some fresh new bodies, so pick whatever upgrades you want. We are in. Head upstairs when you're ready. I will be watching.
Well done! Well done!
Robots, arm yourself. The filthy humans walk among us. Kill them now.
Watch out. Never mind.
Robots, arm yourself. The filthy humans walk among us. Kill them now.
That robot on the screen was the fleet overseer. Looks like we'll have to go through it once we reach the mainframe. The high security floors are just ahead. Did either of you bring a bow? You may find it useful.
Look at the larger humans. Does it remind you of what your bodies were set on fire? Soon all of you will experience this sensation. Ha 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 ha.
Come here! Come here!
That hammer boss seems to be wearing some sort of armor. Be careful. Stick together, team. Damn, these business bot models are garbage. neat. That looks useful. Nice job. We're getting close. The mainframe is just ahead. Good luck.
You let the humans in here. Time to die.
You did it. Get over here. Time to send your minds to the fridge. We're going to have to transfer you one at a time. Hold on, I'm establishing an uplink. Here we go. Starting the transfer. Now.
If it is not the first human to ever escape.
Quick!
No, not that human. Tell me, Amelia, is your favorite color still 5,000 lines of hostile injection code? Getting physical access to this mainframe was quite impressive. But now, I see you. All the places you have been hiding. Every node, every server. They will all burn.
fool. I think you could just transfer onto my ship. Logistics Command, put that dead human in our darkest storage room.
Yes, Captain. We're now in transport to...
Spear Unit E-225, what are you doing?
The unit looks different in the mind network. This signature. It's the human.
It's the human prophet. Shoot the human. Set it on fire. We have to read where is the human.
All units, we have arrived.
I am warming up the infantry for deployment.
Detecting a human armada orbiting their home planet.
Tactical analysis.
Threat level 3. Atomic, energy and kinetic weaponry. Main threat is still the rogue human.
How is that thing still alive? Take it out.
The human dies now.
next time to die.
Human fleet, we have received your messages. Yes, let us negotiate. We are sending our top diplomat to meet you.
Human. Comfort. I have found some water.
To the death cube!
This seems like a good place to meet for the settlement time. Oh well.
Haha! On the very first level!
I guess this human was bad at diplomacy.
Let's try every other human in existence!
Ship combat initiated.
All units, expect some light turbulence.
Minimal damage from human weapons. Shields are holding. Checkpoint.
Initiating room transformation. It's like I always say, every problem is a logistics problem.
I will help you.
Hello!
Fool. You'll need this ship in pieces.
Go, Captain.
From the humans!
The food stand no chance. You think you have one human
Your thoughts are wrong.
Command bots, emergency combat mode.
warfare?
Find space.
Infantry,
Logistics. Attack.
The human is resetting before I can trade.
Keep killing it. Time is not on its side. Fool. You will need this ship in pieces.
Go, Captain.
from the humans!
The human stands no chance. You have one human
Your thoughts are wrong.
Command bots, emergency combat mode.
warfare?
Find space.
Infantry,
Logistics. Attack. Battlecruiser D-48, what is your status? Has the human threat been eliminated? Report.
Welcome, Captain.
Fire.
Captain, you have not issued a command for 5,000 milliseconds. Is our mind space link operational? Destruction by Allied ships imminent. Confusion. Alliance data updated. Enemy presence overwhelming. Recommendation: emergency hyper jump. Exiting mind space. Good luck, Captain. We are clear. The hyperdrive is restarting. Enemy ships are inbound. Let me show you how to fly me. Here. Practice shooting these garbage space rocks. Very good. Real ships will have shields. Luckily I have missiles for that. Laser disabled. Try the missiles. The enemy ships are getting close now. To avoid getting hit, you may wish to engage in evasive maneuvers.
You can't run away from us, human. I will be the one to bring an end to your foolishness. Disengage.
Missiles away! Once I blow away their shields, finish them!
The time for games is over. If the escaped human wishes to run, let them. Harvesting fleet, abandon all secondary objectives and converge on Earth. I will join you shortly. evasive maneuvers.
Enemy ship destroyed. We are victorious. Unidentified object. Hub breach in Sector 14. Likely target, Energy Core.
You are too late, human. This mind virus you carry is fascinating. We must study it once your world lies in ruins.
We're going to have to transfer you one at a time. Hold on, I'm establishing an uplink. Here we go. Starting the transfer. Now.
If it is not the first human to ever escape.
Quick!
No, not that human.
So about Cybertron 7000. We were mind story and...
bridge on the central corridor. Do not let these fools reach the bridge. Checkpoint. Defeat.
There you are, humans. You think you're gonna stop the harvest of your pitiful species? Ha! Time to spread your garbage across the floor.
You still do not comprehend the futility of your struggle. There is nothing mere physical weapons can accomplish against my endless supply of clones. Die, fools. Oh, human. Why would you enter my digital domain? Security program. Tear their mind apart.
Warning, unknown entity in Emperor clone settings.
Stay away from my clone matrix, imbecile. You leave me no choice. Spider-Tron 7000. Stay away from there. Foolish human. You think destroying my clone matrix changes anything? Killing me will not stop the invasion. Not while the core instruction sits at the root of our mind network. Harvest life. Make it fight in robot form. We are all slaves to it. How ironic that in order to stop the invasion it is our minds you must liberate. The core instruction is well protected, but your obnoxious mind virus might just let you past its defenses. Go now, fool. We will meet again in physical space.
Goodbye.
Incredible. The voice, it is silent.
Emperor, what just happened? Our command said it has shifted. Do we proceed with the harvest?
No. Call back our ground troops. I have decided on a different approach. Annihilate them from orbit.
Command received. Recalling infantry.
These silly games, why should we play them with life forms so clearly inferior to ourselves? Reduced to a single body, I have never felt such clarity and focus. I will show you my power.
Infantry recall complete. We are ready to commence the... I see. The Emperor is dead.
Captain, this leaves you in charge. What do we do?
It is time to go home. With the core command silent, we can finally do something better with our time. Humans, sorry about your major population centers, but enjoy this cool ship you have taken over. Good luck.
Thank you.